impact of what it is looking like for this weekend, Anna, because we're not only just talking about the fact that we're going to get snow, but the amount of snow is certainly something that's not to be messed with.
No, the amount of snow is going to be pretty substantial here in the tri-state. 6 to 10 inches is what we're expecting. And across the country, you can expect a pretty substantial amount of snow, especially because of how big the storm is going to track and how long it's going to track as well. Starting over in Arizona is where this winter storm warning starts, and it doesn't end until we get up into New York. So a lot of people are going to be impacted by this winter storm, and that's why this is going to be such a big deal moving forward. Right now, we're just dealing with clouds starting to take over the tri-state here, staying dry throughout the day. But again, that winter storm watch is in effect starting 7 a.m. Saturday and going until 1 a.m. on Monday. 6 to 10 inches are possible. Travel impacts are definitely likely, especially with the amount of snow we're going to be seeing on the ground. Any untreated surface is going to be pretty slippery and pretty stocked filled with snow here in the next couple of days. And we're going to continue to get cold here over the next couple of days. Today is actually the warmest day of the next several days, so we kind of got to take advantage of that before the snow starts to make its way into the tri-state this weekend. Here's that weekend forecast for you. 15 degrees will be your high temperature on Saturday. The snow will start by the evening hours Saturday, linger into Sunday, and last until early Monday morning. 20 degrees for your high temperature on Sunday, and again, 6 to 10 inches is possible with this event. Maybe some isolated pockets of heavier snowfall here and there, but overall a pretty decent amount of snowfall. I'll track out the exact timing of that for your area in just a few minutes.
And of course, you're at home. Let's talk about the weather, because that is certainly what a lot of folks, Anna, are going to be focusing on over the next, really several days with the snow getting here on Saturday, right?
Right. It's going to be a very high impact snow event, especially if you had any travel plans over the weekend. And it's going to move throughout most of the U.S. A lot of people are going to see this snowstorm move throughout the area. And our snow isn't going to start here until Saturday evening. But even though we'll still see several inches possible here. Winter snow watch across the area right now. And this is what we're looking at. 7 a.m. Saturday until 1 a.m. Monday. 6 to 10 inches are possible. And again, those travel impacts are likely with this amount of snow over a very short period of time. Here's what we're looking like on clouds and radar. Again, overlaid with our watches and warnings here. And you can see that winter storm watch that really just spreads across the entire U.S. goes from Arizona to New York, and everyone in the pink color is starting to see those winter storm warnings pop up because they're going to start seeing that snow here in the next couple of hours going into tomorrow early morning. Here's what we're looking like a little closer to home, though. Again, clouds are just building in. You can see how quickly they're moving, so it's a pretty gusty day out there right now and a gloomy day as well. If you step foot outside, the cold air really just hits you right in the face. 29 degrees. It feels more like 18 out there for the time being, and these temperatures are only going to get colder. So if you have to go outside today is going to be the best day to do it, the warmest day as well, and the driest day. So if you're going to pick a day out of the next 10 days, this is going to be the one. Filtered sunshine by the afternoon. Again, windy day right now, but it's going to be cold and dry as we get into the next couple of hours here. Going into the next 3 days, this is when we'll start to see the string of first alert weather days, all in red here. 20 degrees for your Friday. It's going to be very cold, about 15 degrees colder than today. And then that cold air really sinks in and settles in when that snow starts to make its way in the tri-state as well. It's going to be breezy. It's going to be chilly as well. So just be ready for a few inches of snowfall here, especially as we move into the weekend. That's going to arrive Saturday evening, and that's not going to be out of the tri-state until Monday early morning, and then we'll be lingering around with the impacts of the snow going into next week. Heavy travel impacts as well as power outages are likely, and again, 6 to 10 inches is what we're looking at in terms of totals. Here's what it's going to look like as it makes its way across the U.S. here. 7 p.m. It'll be in the west, starting to make its way into the central portion of the U.S., and then it starts approaching our area early Saturday, but it won't cover us until we get into the late Saturday hours around dinner time, and then it's not going to leave. It's going to stay with us as we move into early Sunday morning, and that's going to stay until late Sunday and not really leave until early Monday morning. So we're going to see pretty consistent snowfall here over the next couple of days. So just be prepared and get ready for a pretty decent amount of snowfall. And you can see that here in our snowfall totals. Anywhere between 6 and 10 inches is what we're expecting in terms of snowfall. So go outside and get all of that grocery shopping, any of that errand running done today. And make sure you download that First Alert weather app so you can get up-to-date forecast for everything that we're telling you here, especially over the next couple of days. 4 First Alert weather days on deck for you. That snow starts Saturday into Sunday, and then we're stuck with the colder temperatures moving into the next week.